This video will show how to replace ink cartridges on Epson Expression XP-600 series and 800 series models. That'll include 600, 610, and 630. Same thing for 800 series. It's a few different models that were out there, but they all start with XP-800 or 600. Anyway, in order to change an ink cartridges, we're going to go to the home menu by pressing the home button if it's still lit on your control panel. Then we're going to select the arrow on the right. We're going to press it and we're going to select setup. Then if you want to check your ink levels, you're going to press the top one. We're going to press just the maintenance, and we're going to scroll down to ink cartridge replacement. It's going to be the last one on the menu, and we're going to press start. So now the printer is ready to change the ink cartridges. It's asking us to lift the top cover. It's these tabs that you see on both sides. So we'll just lift with two hands, one on the right, one on the left. This is the inside of the printer. Now the cartridge carrier will go to the left. We're going to change the photo black. I have aftermarket ones installed in here. That's why they look a little bit different from the Epson brands that you may have. Then we're going to press this tab away, this blue tab here. We're going to press it that way. That ink cartridge pops up. Now I have an like a refilled remanufactured cartridge that I'm gonna put in there. The other reason I wanted to show you this is because the printer is going to ask you a few questions after you install the aftermarket one. Also, another thing that you need to know, a lot of people have a problem with this printer has two blacks. One is called is going to be BK, as we see here, and the other one on the right is PBK, which is photo black, and that one is the standard black, which is the bigger one. So sometimes you are changing the cartridge and it's not going away. It's probably because you're changing the wrong black. So in our case, we're going to change the photo black. Just make sure it's up when you're opening it. So we got it out of this packaging. First thing you need to do is make sure you remove this tab here. It's going to be on all cartridges. So that's removed. Going to remove this one, and then we're going to remove the plastic right here. As you can see, I'm pulling it up just to avoid any plastic left there. Easier to do with two hands. Just forgot my camera mount. So we got that removed in order for these air holes to be open when the ink goes down into the printer. And I'll remove this tab. So our cartridge is now ready to be put into the printer. Slides in there like that. And then we're pressing it down right there. Our cartridge is now installed, and we're going to close the cover. Going to wait a little bit on that. So after you've changed the cartridge, you're going to see a screen that says place a cap on the ink cartridge after removing it from the printer, and you're going to hit proceed. And then in my case, I have installed a remanufactured cartridge, so it's just saying that you have not installed a genuine Epson ink cartridge. And we're going to hit proceed. It's going to give you the quality and reliability and everything like that. It's like something that you just go through and you read by pressing down twice. And then make sure you press yes on this, because it says, do you want to continue using this ink? And if you press, in this case we're going to press yes, of course, we want it to proceed. Now our cartridges are in there. If you press no, that cartridge is not going to be good anymore. In this printer for sure. Maybe if you have another similar model that uses the same ink number, maybe you can try it there. But this printer will not accept this chip after you press no, I don't want to use it. So you're gonna have to just throw that one out if you press no. Just be careful there. And that's basically how you change the ink cartridge. It's pretty simple. And these are very good printers. Ink cartridges that I bought cost about $2 each. They're aftermarket, but my printer's out of warranty anyway, so they're doing good for me. I buy them on eBay or Amazon. They work just fine. The other cool thing about it is they're clear, so you can see the ink levels on this side. Here's a full ink cartridge that I have, and it's you can see on the left it's full. On the right is where the pad is, so it's going to be black there all the time, or yellow on a yellow cartridge, and so on. But that's pretty much it. You have a wonderful day. Share this information if you know somebody who has the same printer. I'll post more videos on this model on how to troubleshoot and repair it on different common issues. Thank you for watching.